People want to know if you need a moustache to be a Labour councillor.
Do they?
Yes.
Right, first question here. Introduce yourself.
Councillor Sheldon Vestey, Labour councillor for Hackbridge Ward.
And I'm Tchil, Labour councillor for Hackbridge Ward. That was easy.
People want to know if you need a moustache to be a Labour councillor.
Do they?
Yes.
End of.
End of.
Yeah, you do. But if it comes off with Velcro, that's okay too.
Yeah.
We're open-minded here.
Yeah.
What would it take for me to shave off my moustache? I'm not doing it for anyone.
50 quid.
50 quid.
Yeah.
Make it 100. So if I win the general election, I'll shave it off then. Or
Labour
grow it to
government.
be even longer.
Labour government.
Labour government. All right, it's coming off the Labour government.
What current issues are we facing, and what does this mean for young voters?
Current issues we're facing, it's got to be the cost of living, it's got to be challenging affording your own home to buy, it's the extortionate and rising rents for young people, and it's the insecurity of jobs and careers going forward.
And poor quality housing, and lack of social housing.
Yeah, that's true.
Your question?
Right. What's important to you as a councillor?
Clean streets, safe streets, happy streets. And by that I mean places that people can enjoy and spend time together, whether it's families or friends.
Yeah, you're right. For me, it's about being a councillor who listens to what people want and need and then taking action to deliver on it. Getting infrastructure and making sure that private investment pays for it rather than the taxpayer.
Why vote for you?
Why vote for me? I am someone who has a track record of delivering and working to improve things. I've been here for 20 years. I've had a career outside of politics. I'm not standing to be an MP or standing to be a councillor to make a career out of it. I'm doing it to serve the population and public.
You should have just said moustache.
Yeah, I should have. Damn. I never learned. What have you achieved this last year as a councillor?
£350,000 saved for businesses, £100,000 investment into local green space, 300 solar panels installed, just over 2 million odd quid saved for leaseholders and freeholders on new builds estate from dodgy house builders.
Serious amounts of money into it. Serious amounts of investing.
Yeah.
Similarly, for me, it's getting moped inhibitors put in to stop crime, to cut crime from the local area. It's about getting volunteers motivated to step up and stand up for the community. It's about creating spaces that are valued, getting planting in green trees into the local area.
Incinerator, highlighting the issues, environmental.
It's all about the incinerator, standing up for
Who's over there?
isn't it? Yeah. Looking attractive with smoke coming out, as we see. It's the incinerator. It's what we've done is expose the impact of it in our area. Just recently, we exposed that there was an incident there whereby unmanaged and unmitigated smoke was released and had an impact on the community. And we need to continue to stand up for residents around that.
What would you like to achieve next year?
I would like to achieve a Labour government. I would like to see representation and an MP, which is a Labour MP in Carshalton and Wallington. And I would like to see that person making sure that the investment that we need here gets to here.
I'm going to go with much less fly tipping.
Very good. Okay. What kind of vision do you have for young voters?
Better quality housing, more housing, and an actual future. Knowing that if they put in the time, get the qualifications, go out and get a job, they can live safe, happy, comfortable lives.
Yeah, you're right. And for me, for young people, is making sure that they feel listened to and that they know they have a stake in society. Other generations are looking out for them and looking after them.
And stuff to do that doesn't cost you 500 quid a day. That sounds a little bit bonkers, but going out for a coffee and spending 10 quid is absolutely crackers.
You're so true, you're so right. Oh, this is your question.
Oh, yeah. The floor is yours. What would you like to say to young voters?
I would like to say to young voters that if you step up and vote, that your MP will listen to you and that you can make a change in the society that you're living in now.
Vote Labour.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, as a parent, what would you like to see happen in the UK in the coming years?
Affordable childcare, realistically affordable childcare, and safe community spaces. I've got 2 daughters. Violence against women and girls is growing.
Yeah.
That is a problem. I'd like to see that tackled, both policing, systemically, and in the courts.
Yeah, that's a really valuable. For me, it would be greener economy, a clean green economy, and cutting. Don't put that out there. Right, let's go on here. Do you have any political jokes?
Yeah, Tories.
Yay!
Yeah, good. David Cameron.
David Cameron.
Pigs.
Can't say that. David Cameron's a lord. That's a political joke. I think the biggest political joke...
And Boris Johnson's not daughter.
Oh, yeah, that's another one as well.
Yeah.
I think the biggest political joke is the way that some politicians use their authority to benefit themselves.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a joke or just a terrible
It's a
statement.
tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Is it my one?
It's yours.
Yeah. Who is this video for? Why are we doing this?
Okay, yeah, this video is for people who have not yet voted before, it's their first time voting, or who have not voted for a long time and they're getting back into it. A chance to meet your local politicians and get connected to what they're doing and to get faith back in politics.
I think you summed it up good as well.
Thank you. What led you to becoming a councillor, a Labour councillor?
Complicated, but lots of issues in our local area, not being listened to. And I'll be frank, Liberal Democrats running a district heat network that turned my heating off 36 times, left my children in the cold, and very poor new build construction that was frankly dangerous and needed people to tackle it.
Yeah, for me it was being misled over the incinerator by the Liberal Democrats and then continuously defending it. It's not the right thing, and I had to stand up to challenge that.
And problems that we could see a route to fix, but couldn't do it unless we were in position.
That's so true. Your one.
What do you think of the recent laws limiting free speech and protesting in the UK? That's a tough conversation.
Well, in 6 words, I think it's very dangerous that we're moving into a society where you criminalise people who just want to stand up and express their opinions in a peaceful way.
Protesting and striking are should be legal and safe ways to make your voices known. If you take that away, I don't know what routes you leave to people. And frankly, I think that can be dangerous.
I totally agree. What advice would you give to any young voters in making choices at the upcoming election?
Don't vote Conservative. Yeah, vote Labour. Vote for people that you know. Vote for people that you can see are invested in something. Don't vote for random candidates that have been dropped in. Look at people's track record, see what they're about, and think, actually, will this person represent me? Are they organic? Have they listened to people in the past? Or do they just toe a party line unnecessarily? And if they do that, they're not worth your vote.
Totally. And also, take ID to vote, because you need ID to vote now. Another complete con by the Conservatives. Yeah, if you're a young person, take ID to vote and turn up on the day and get your vote count.
And a vote for a Labour MP, especially in Sutton, Carshalton and Wallington, gives you an MP in the future government, not an opposition MP.
That's right.
And that's what we need to fix the change of the last 15 odd years.
Yeah.
Right, final cue.
Final question for you, this one. What is the biggest challenge facing the Sutton at the moment?
I wish I could have one answer. The reality is it's most things. It's education, it's healthcare, it's housing, it's policing, and it's the economy. People have ransacked our country. I think we're getting very deep there. But they've taken money, taken my money, taken your money, taken viewers' money, and they're giving it to their friends. We're not seeing the benefits of that, and we need to rebuild, and we need to invest it well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Biggest challenge facing Sutton is infrastructure and the lack of investment into that, and it's the fact that the government have cut councils' budgets for 13 years, pretty much. That's had an effect on the things that we expect to happen for us. Thank you, good to see you. If the election was tomorrow, I'd say bring your ID, turn up to vote, and vote for a Labour MP.
You've had a Tory MP, you've had a Lib Dem MP, you've had a coalition government. Neither of them helped Carshalton and Wallington, Sutton or Hackbridge. A Labour MP gets you a Labour MP in a Labour government and can bring about change. If you've not been happy with how things are, vote for change. Fresh policies, fresh ideas.